rocking around the Christmas tree, and I really can't sing, but these cats can, and they can also jam. So see what I think of the Metro Gallery on December 12th. The show also, but each individual result may vary. For the first band, I must confess my penchant for showing up fashionably late bit me in the ass, and I missed most of Sharon's set. So I really can't say too much about it, except for it was nice while it lasted. Good melody from what I could hear outside the club and the brief bit while I went in. And it made me reevaluate some of my more fashionable habits. Munk was the band up next, and don't let the name fool you. They aren't as stoic as their name implies. They are Munk with you, as in funk. To be honest, while shopping for shows to attend, this is the band that made me want to go to Metro Gallery. I listened to their stuff online, and I really liked it, but boy, it did not prepare me for the show they had planned that night. Beautifully soulful with a bit of funk would be the quick way to summarize the music of this band. For this particular show, they pulled out all the stops. They had two angelic voiced females to support the superb singing of the lead singer, and they also had a rather dashing mustachio man on bongos, as well as some other instruments that sort of brought out the richness of the band. Overall, this band had great stage presence, and the songs and music and even the voice to back that up. The next band, Lake Ruby, wasn't exactly my cup of tea. Then again, I'm more of a coffee guy, unless it's a little bit of chamomile to calm me before bed, but that's besides the point. Given my blah attitude about country music, which most likely inspired these Nashville natives, it makes sense that I couldn't fully appreciate the music. Their music is actually probably above board in sound quality and design, especially the drummer. The singing, it's nice. That's what I can say. It's a very nice band that I'm sure someone somewhere out there can appreciate. I'm sorry if falling on these deaf ears in this review here. Moving on to the main show, which, in my stupidity, I didn't even know about until I got to the club that night, was Nerf, or Never Ending Fall. They had good style, flair, and a great sense of rhythm, and I really thoroughly enjoyed the show. I know that's not saying much, but let me elaborate. They sort of have a hybrid style that I would loosely say is like the Beach Boys meet the B-52s. And why I'm only really saying that for alliteration's sake, it has some merit to it. This band has sort of a beach bum island feel to it, but it's not so simple that I could simply say that it's like an East Coast version of West Indies music. That would be accurate, but it also wouldn't do it justice. So let me just stop and let you know what I thought of the performance. That's where I run into another problem. I still lack the words and maybe musical experience to quite adequately describe their music. Musically, it seemed like a roller coaster to me. It was a slow climb with exciting dips and turns, and definitely some loop-de-loops thrown in to shake up the mix. With two very talented vocalists and a band so large and varied they could barely all contain it on that little stage at Metro Gallery. They could go in all sorts of directions, and they really did pull at those. But yet they managed to stay consistent, have a fun tone, and ratchet that up to 11, for lack of a better term. Overall, it was a good show, fun times, and never-ending fall and even brought many of the other band members up onto that stage, as crowd as they got, for a seasonal holiday song at the end, which I can't quite remember what it was. So until next time and next year, take care. Find some good music to listen to.